whistle. You dig? Yes, sir. It's official. You know? And well, the sunlight ain't doing no justice, huh? I'm telling you. Yeah, you can see, yeah. I think this will work. Sunlight ain't doing no justice. I'm telling you. What it is. So like and share. You know? It's a Friday afternoon. I'm on the East Coast. You know what they say about the East Coast? East Coast is the best coast. You know, you might be on the West Coast, and that's cool. I like being on the West Coast. West Side, yeah, yeah. West Coast is the best coast. Every coast, people say it, they think it's the best. You know what I'm saying? Everyone thinks wherever they live at, they think it's the best. Everyone's biased. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. Nobody's smiling. Nobody's smiling. That's what Rakim said. It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. Nobody's smiling. God MC, Rakim, baby. Nobody's smiling. Nobody's smiling. Nobody's smiling. It's from the yo. Nobody's smiling. Well, you got Chris Brown out here, boy. You know, Chris Brown is. A lot of people talking about Chris Brown on online over the past 2 weeks. I don't know, man. I guess Chris Brown. I don't know. I guess he's knocking them down. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game, man. Time. You know, if you got a girl and if a celebrity comes around, a celebrity guy, well, it could be a celebrity girl. If some celebrity comes around and your girl go into fan mode, a groupie mode, you can't compete with no celebrity. That's just the reality. Now, I know some people ain't gonna like that. You can't compete with Chris Brown. You can't compete with Drake. You can't compete with You can't compete with Diddy. You can't. As far as they got that star power, you can't compete with those guys. I mean, if one of them dudes smash your girl, man, that's just a part of the game, man. That's the part. If one of these celebrities, dudes, Chris Brown, Drake, Future, smash your girl, that's just a part of the game. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be mad if I was a guy. Hey man, sometimes it is what it is. You can't compete with no damn celebrity. These dudes, man, shit. Some of y'all, some of these dudes be with groupie girls. They don't even know it. Till they go to till they make the mistake and go to a concert or something like that with a woman, and then you see your woman transform into a groupie chick. You like, damn, this bitch hollering. That she don't even holler for me like that. Well, she hollering for the other nigga on the stage. You like, oh, what the hell's going on? Hey, man. That's what it is sometimes, man. I'm telling you. You know. You ain't the best man out here. There's different levels to this shit out here, man. Different levels to this shit out here. Everybody ain't on the same level. Everybody ain't on the same level, man. You gotta always keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? You might not like it. Everybody ain't playing. Everybody ain't on the same level. There's different levels to this shit. I learned this shit when I was young. When I was about, what, 21. Different levels when it comes to everything. You know what I'm saying? There's certain guys, certain men and women know shit that other people don't know. You know what I'm saying? And there's some things, some people, they're not ready for, or they probably just don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? And some people like being the way they are. They don't really want to change anything. Some people say they want help, but they don't want no help. They like things the way it is. They like the way they live. Most, I'm going to say at least half of the people you know, they like things the way it is. They don't want to change that. People they hate change. You know what I'm saying? People hate change. They don't want to change a damn thing. Or smash the like button. Smash the like button. No, most people don't want to change nothing. No, they like it. They like it the way it is. You know what I'm saying? No. But I got a question from this dude. He said, yo, how did I learn the game? What's the best places to learn the game? Which is it's a good question. Nobody ever asked me that before. Most of the stuff I learned, man, it started with my parents. Started with my parents, man. I learned most of the stuff from my parents. And then my parents, they didn't have to tell me nothing. I just watched them. I watched my parents day in and day out. I watched my parents around people, how they function around people, how they talk, how they listen, how they talk, how they walk, how they dress, how they speak, how they listen. I watch my parents, man. That's how I learned most of the shit, man. Everything starts from your household, man. Your household is the foundation. At least it was for me. The household was the foundation, bro. Everything starts from a kid growing up. I ain't no street dude. I ain't learned nothing in no street. I didn't learn nothing from no hustler or no dope boy. I didn't learn nothing from them dudes. Let me tell you something. Them dope boys learn shit from me. That's the truth. That might surprise you. Them dope boys I know, street dudes I know, they learned shit from me over the past 20 years. I didn't learn nothing from them dudes out there. What the hell I'm gonna learn from a dope boy? What the hell I'm gonna learn from a hoe? What the hell a hoe gonna teach me about anything? Or a dope boy gonna teach me about anything? I didn't learn nothing from no what? Police and firemen, all them bullshit employees. Fuck out of here. And what's the who else people be learning from? They be talking about the guidance counselor. I didn't learn that from no guidance counselor in school. The pastor, please. The pastor's lame. You know, I learned shit from people in my family. My grandparents, my parents, my uncles. That's who I learned. That's how I learned the game from. I learned how to be a man from my father and my uncles. I didn't learn nothing from no street dude. Now, I met some of these guys along the way, but they didn't really have nothing that I could really pull from, really. I mean, I was already dressing fly. By the time I met, I met a pimp in Hawaii, I was already dressing fly. You know what I'm saying? What the hell I'm learning? I was already talking the way I was talking. I couldn't learn nothing from no pimp. You know, couldn't learn nothing from no hoe. What the hell she gonna tell me? How to bust it open? Hey, come on, man. Are you serious? This is a joke. Now, I might have listened to what they were saying, but I never met I never met a hoe that gave me some advice that I can use today. No. Now I learned a lot of shit from my mama. Yeah. I learned a lot of shit from my aunt, my mother, my grandmother, on both sides of my family. Yeah, I didn't really learn nothing from in those streets. There's no love out in them streets. There's no love out in them streets. That's what I learned a long time ago when I was in the 20s. So I know being out in the streets, that ain't the place to be. They say, well, you learn in nightclubs. Man, you can't learn nothing in no damn nightclub, man. The nightclubs is a cesspool, man. Nightclubs is full of hoes, predators, dope boys. What else you got? Prostitutes. A nightclub's a cesspool, man. You can't learn nothing in no nightclub. And killers. And then you got the mafia types in the nightclubs too. Most of the time, the mafia dudes, they run the nightclubs in most of these cities. I didn't learn nothing in no nightclub. Nah. Over the years, what I did keep doing is I got better at body language. And I just kept living. And I was always around older people, older, wiser people. That's smarter than me, by the way. Now, just because somebody's older than you, or they might be an elder, that don't mean they're wise. I know there's a kind of like a myth that somehow old people are wise. No, you got some old fools out here. You got some old fools out here. Everybody ain't wise. You know? Now there's some people, they might be old, but they ignorant as hell. What up? He said, that's his daughter poster. Actually, no. Now, actually, I bought that from my somebody. You trying to be funny, you clown. You clown. You trying to be funny. You thought that was gonna go somewhere, did you? You gotta get better than that with your wits. You know what I'm saying? This is why, this is why you're watching me right now, because you're not witty. That fell flat. That didn't go nowhere. You gotta get better than that. If that's the best you got, boy, you in trouble out here. Good luck. You know what this fool said. Dad, he said, hey, Dad, where you go? Okay, you trying to be funny. Mom said, call her. No, she's deceased. I can't call her no more. You trying to be funny too. You African, son? No, I'm not African. Nope. I'm happy. I'm born and raised in America. I'm not African. Nope. You might be African. You making a statement like that. You clown. Yeah, I'm born and raised here. I'm from South Carolina. Born and raised. Take your shirt off. Raised in the air like a helicopter. No. And see, what I'm doing right now, I learned this from my mom. I never get caught off guard. And I never get caught slipping. I never get caught off guard and I never get caught slipping. I always have something to say, regardless of what's being said to me, directly or indirectly. I learned this from my mom and my dad. See, everything starts from home. Everything starts from home. See, a lot of people, maybe they had a dad, or maybe he wasn't shit. Maybe they had a mom around, but maybe she wasn't shit. See, both of my parents were highly respected in the community where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Everybody respected my parents and my grandparents and my great-grandparents. So I have a long family history. Our family get respect. But see, if your parents weren't shit, didn't teach you anything, you might be one of them type of guy or gal that's goofy and silly. And if you're goofy and silly, you ain't gonna get no respect from people. People don't respect people that's goofy and silly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have a long family history. Born and raised in South Carolina. Yep. And I grew up in an all black neighborhood. There wasn't no white people. Wasn't no Mexican people. All black neighborhood where I'm from. Small town. Blue collar, or no whites. Not one. The white people stayed by the river, across the river. And they still there to this day. Where I'm from. There ain't no wasn't no white people. Yeah. I went to all black school too. Yeah. I went to all black school. You know. It's cool, man. I love my childhood. Wasn't nothing like it. You know, I played. I used to ride four wheelers growing up, dirt bikes growing up, played video games growing up, played basketball growing up. Well, I was very active. I was always the best, one of the best growing up in my neighborhood and in my high school. You can check that. You can check. You can check that. You go back to my high school. Ask anybody. Go back to my high school. You can ask them about me. They'll tell you I was official, like a referee with a whistle. You better believe that. You know what I'm saying? But it all started with my parents. It all started with my parents, man. That's where it all started from. A lot of people, their parents wasn't shit. That's why they didn't turn out worth a damn. You know? That's the truth. That's the truth, man. You know? I saw how my mom and my dad operated. And as when I went in the Navy, um, wasn't so bad really. When I started going overseas and going to all these countries, wasn't so bad, really, because I was already good at being around with people anyway. So there was a language barrier, of course, um, but I wasn't impressed when I went overseas. I wasn't impressed with none of these cultures because of where I came from. See, you got to understand, I grew up different. I was around, I seen a lot of shit when I was growing up. I met millionaires and people that owned shit and had money growing up. So by the time I started traveling all these places overseas, I wasn't really impressed with none of this shit. I wasn't impressed with none of the food. Most of that food I don't like. I don't like a lot of the food. You name any country, I don't like that shit. I tried them all, damn near. Every place I went, I tried the food. I'm not really a big fan of that shit like that. You know, because this is based on where I'm from. The food is the best where I'm from. Yeah, I heard people talking about New Orleans. New Orleans ain't got shit on the food in South Carolina. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said it. I said it. New Orleans food ain't got shit on South Carolina food. It ain't got no. And you know the funny thing about people act like black people don't exist in South Carolina. That's some weird. I'm not surprised, but that's some funny shit. There's a lot of black people that live in South Carolina, where I'm from, but people they act like we don't exist. Weird shit, you know. What did you say you look for, man? I don't know what you saying, dude. But yeah, you know, I was raised in an all black neighborhood. Um, you know, What up, Marcus? I learned the game from my parents. Everything you see me do in video, I learned from my fucking parents. I didn't learn nothing from none of these clowns online or some white person. No, I learned shit. I learned how to speak from my parents. My parents were speaking in front of people growing up. My parents pushed me to get up in front of people and speak at church. You know what I'm saying? I learned this shit from my parents. Yo, smash the like button. Smash the like button. I learned everything from my parents. I'd say probably 95%, except for writing. I didn't learn my parents, well, no, that's not true either. My mom she did do a little writing, but I didn't learn that from her. I learned the writing from somebody else. But it's like engaging with people, interacting with people. I learned that from my parents. Picking up on certain cues, certain body language. I learned all that shit from my parents. I just watched my parents. That's all I did. You from Ireland? Okay. Shout out to Ireland. The Irishman. And what time is it over there? I know there's a time difference. Yeah, I learned everything from my parents, man. Really. I didn't really learn very much of anything else from anywhere else. Everything started with my parents. 90%. The way I talk, the way I walk, the way I dress, the way I speak, from my parents, my family. It's 12:30 a.m. Oh, it's after midnight over there. Oh, okay. So that's what? That's a 5-hour time difference. Okay, that's not so bad. I don't think I ever met anybody. Did I met somebody from Ireland? No, I didn't met nobody from Ireland. I met people from the UK. That's about it. As far as Europe goes, anyway. Yeah, that's about it. And that one lady is from Switzerland, London, Paris. I met people from all over the place over there. But never Ireland. This is the first time Ireland. It's cool. I've never been to Europe. European never say Europe. Yeah, I know that, right? Why is that? Why they never say Europe? Why is that? They always say where they from specifically. I noticed that. Just like people in Africa don't say Africa. They say where they from specifically. Just the country. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think we always, here in North America, we always say Africa or Europe. We always say that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that is. I don't know why people talk like that over here. I think it's like that. We're not familiar with the landmass. That's why we talk broad. Instead of saying you're from a certain part of Ireland, we'll just say, oh, he's from Ireland. Or just saying you're from a certain part of Africa, they'll just say, he's from Africa. Because we're not familiar with the land. So that's one reason why people do that. That's what I think. I could be wrong about that though, but that's just what I think. But like I'm not familiar with like I've never been to UK or none of them places over there. So I would not know. I'm clueless. I don't think I heard it gets real cold. I heard it gets very cold over there. I heard the winter is brutal over there. Is that true? I heard it gets zero degrees. Oh hell no. Now when I heard how cold it gets over there, that's when I was like, oh no, I'm not going over there. No. In 3 days of sun a year. Yeah, I heard, boy, that the winters is brutal over there. Nah, I don't like that cold weather. I'm a tropical brother. We don't like cold where I'm from. We like summertime. Summertime. We like summertime. We ain't no. I ain't into that cold weather at all. Mm-mm. You can have that. That ain't for me. Yeah, smash that like button. Oh, P.S. and by the way, what part of the U.S. you in? North Carolina. Oh, P.S. and by the way, if you want my book, check this out. If you want this book, go to SharpGameBook.com. That's SharpGameBook.com. Boss Life Secrets. SharpGameBook.com. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get all my books, really. SharpGameBook.com. SharpGameBook.com. Yeah, that's how you get my books, man. But a lot of people, let me tell you one thing I didn't learn from my parents is oh God, are you one of those pickup weirdos? No, I'm not. Yeah, I wrote it. I wrote everything. I wrote 3 of them. No, the pickup dudes, those are the white guys. What's your name? I don't know. You got a troll name. Pickup dudes, those are white guys. As you can see, I'm not a white guy. Pickup guy, the pickup artists, those were the white guys. White guys started that. Nah, I'm not a white guy. And they started. I knew a lot of those guys. Them pickup artists, I knew a lot of those guys back in the day. A lot of those guys were lame. A lot of those dudes were lame. I met what's the guy name? I met a lot of those guys back in the day. This was like 15, 20 years ago. What's the guy name? He wrote the book, The Game. The Game. You have, yeah, I know I got 2 trolls. What up, Mike? Yeah, the dude named, Neil Strauss. I met Neil Strauss. He wrote the book called The Game. And that dude, that's the other white guy. Mystery was a white dude. He's still around. He's from Canada. He's a white dude from Canada. He wear that funny hat. He wear them. No, I'm not bullshitting. He wear them. You them clown hats that they wear in the circus. Them hats they wear in the circus. Mystery wear. I don't know if he still wear them now. He used to wear them back in the day. He used to wear them big ass hats that they wear in the circus. And he used to wear the color some suits, but they're full of color, light colors and shit. You know what I'm saying? He was that type of dude. It's really clown shit, but I'm just saying it ain't my style. I'm just saying, but that's his thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I met Mystery and Neil Strauss. I met them dudes like 20 years ago. You know, them the white dudes, man. That's pickup artist shit. That's their shit, man. Hey, them dudes made a lot of money. They made a lot of money. Basically, um, playing white guys like suckers. Basically, you know what I'm saying? You coordinating? No, that wasn't coordinating. No, no, no. You need to see this shit, Mike. No, this shit wasn't coordinating. No, this is some clown shit that you see in a circus. No, but the whole idea of him dressing like this is so he could get the attention of women, which that does work. You will get the attention of women, but in what way? Who the hell knows? But you know, there's a lot of white women that like that goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So it does work though. But I don't want that type of attention. Or no goofy shit. No. No. You know. So yeah, I met these dudes back in the day. Man, a lot of them dudes are they were pedophiles and ended up getting charged for all kind of weird shit. Yeah, a lot of these dudes were weird, man. And these dudes were having conferences all over the country. In Europe too, they're having conferences in Europe. Yeah, a lot of them dudes are some fucking weirdos, bro. You know, because at the time I was in the direct sales. I was in the direct sales at the time. So you know, I was completely in some other shit. I didn't have no YouTube channel at that time. I didn't have no book, no YouTube channel, no blog, no nothing. I was in a different world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get it on Amazon. Just go to sharpgamebook.com. That's sharpgamebook.com. Sharpgamebook.com. That's how that'll take you to Amazon. Sharpgamebook.com. I also think on Apple. No, not Apple. Sharpgamebook.com. Yeah, a lot of them dudes, they were basically just hustling the white guys. You know, that's basically what they were just doing, man. And they were just taking advantage of the white guys. I'm just saying, this shit over now. This shit don't exist no more. A lot of them dudes end up going to jail. You know, they should be out by now. But Neil Strauss and Mystery were pretty tight. They never had no problems, as far as I know. They never went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't do nothing wrong. But them other guys, you know, they take shit too far. You know what I'm saying? You know, let me see. What the hell is that? You speaking another language. I don't know what language you speak, dude. I don't know. You need to do an audio book and a video. I'm thinking about doing the audio. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. But I don't know if I want to do it though. You know? I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. If people, I don't know many people that want to get the audio though. I know I had a few people. Probably less than 10 people wanted to get the audio, but it wasn't a whole lot of people. But that could change over time. If I start getting emails about people wanting the audio book, I'll do it. But until that happens, I'm not doing it. Hey man, that's a lot of work, man. But I'll probably pay somebody to do it. Yeah, I met a lady years ago. It's probably like no, this ain't years. It's like 2 years ago. She said she would do it for $500. So I might have to take her up on that offer. She said she'd do it for $500. I sound, So I don't know. I might get it. I might let her get it done. You know, we'll see. We'll see, man. But I've been on here 40 minutes. Yeah, I didn't plan on being on here that long. It's what, almost 8 o'clock. So yeah, if you want to get any of my books, go to sharpgamebook.com. That's how you get that. That'll take you straight to Amazon. I'll be sure to put the link below once I get off here. So like, share. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.